Hi everybody, thank you so much for joining me. So today I am doing a quick lip swatch and review on some of the new Katy Kat Matte CoverGirl lipsticks, and these are limited edition and only available at Walmart, I believe. I did find mine in store at Walmart. Did go ahead and pick up pretty much every shade that was still available. There was only one of each shade left, and the only ones that I left behind was a red and a black, because I just knew that those weren't going to be really for me, but I did want to get some that I knew I would wear. So I got some pinks and a fuchsia and a purple color, and let's just start off with the packaging. This packaging is so freaking cute. It's so different than what you see from CoverGirl typically, but I will say that this part does kind of remind you of like hard candy. So it is a little bit confusing if you see it in the store and you think that it is actually hard candy, and then you look closer and you're like, wait a minute here. But the packaging is super cute. I will say though that the white on this, it's similar to the NARS packaging where it's kind of like soft and like kind of velvety, but it does get color on it and it's very hard to get it off. So while it's really cute, it is not going to stay really cute for very long, so keep that in mind. You either have to be really careful with it or just, you know, don't display it, I guess. The colors that I got are Pink Paws, which is kind of a baby pink. And then I got Magenta Minx, which is a little bit of a darker pink. And then Catcall, which is kind of a dusty fuchsia color. And then Kitty Purry, which is this kind of mauvey purple. And I originally picked up Katy Perry because I was like, well, I'm not gonna wear that, but I'll get it just for, you know, the purpose of the video and so that I can give you guys kind of a good selection of colors. But it has actually turned out to be one of my favorite ones. I really like it. It's the one that I'm still wearing right now, and it's kind of a different color. It's not what you typically see, especially from the drugstore. It actually kind of reminds me of NARS Audacious Lipstick in Anna, which I also do own. I haven't swatched them next to each other, but if I can find that one and pull it out, I will put a picture of it at the end of this so that you guys can see if it really is comparable. So now on to my review of these. They are supposed to be a matte lipstick, and I do not really feel like they are a true matte. They're more of a soft matte or a satin. I do still feel like I get a little bit of shine coming off on them, and this goes across the board for all four of them that I tried. They're just not matte as they are advertised, but just going on the formula of the lipstick. Some of these are very, very sheer and take a lot to build up, and then a couple of them are a little bit less sheer. So the two sheerest ones are the baby pink, which is Pink Paws, and then also Kitty Purry, which is the one that I'm wearing right now. Pink Paws is the sheerest one of the four that I tried. And I did feel like it went on very patchy, and it just kind of was not super attractive. Whenever you look at your lips in the mirror up close, it kind of is just patchy and smeary, and it just not a great look. It's a pretty color, but the formula on this lipstick is not that great. And then Kitty Purry is definitely more sheer than I had expected it to be, but it is a step up from Pink Paws. Whenever you put it on, you can't just do one swipe. You definitely have to put it on and kind of go over it, which I tend to do with most lipsticks anyway, just because I want to make sure that my application is even with all of them. So that's not that big of a deal to me, and once I did build it up, it did not appear patchy or streaky or anything like that. Now the two that were less sheer are the Magenta Minx and Catcall, which are the two middle colors that I tried. Both of them have a slight bit of sheerness, but I would say it's more of like a medium coverage lipstick as opposed to completely sheer. All 4 of these you do have to build up though, just a little bit to get an even coverage, but these did not appear patchy either. So really the only patchy one is Pink Paws. That one I really would not recommend just based on the formula, the sheerness, the patchiness, the way it got a little bit smeary, just not great. The other 3 though, I am enjoying. I would say though that my favorite 2 are the Kitty Purry and the Cat Call. I really like the way these 2 looked, and I know that I will definitely get some more use out of both of these. Now, as for the longevity, since they are not a true matte lipstick, you don't get that kind of longevity that you would get with a matte lipstick. This to me just wears like a normal lipstick. I get, if I'm not eating or drinking, I can get up to 3 to 4 hours of wear, and that's kind of pushing it. It's starting to wear off a little bit toward, you know, the 4th hour going into there. But you can still see product on the lips, and especially with the 2 middle pink colors, that would be Magenta Minx and Cat Call, they do have a little bit of a staining effect, especially Cat Call, so it does wear off just a little bit more gracefully than the others, but just keep in mind that it's not going to wear off evenly. You know, you do need to keep in mind that you need to bring it with you to be able to touch up, which for most of us that wear lipstick, we know that already. It's not that big of a deal, but these are roughly $6.50, depending on where you look. I think that I might have paid closer to $6.99 in my local Walmart, but then online it is $6.49. So the price does vary just a little bit. I will link it down below anywhere that I can find it if there are other places other than Walmart. But as far as I know right now, it's just Walmart. So look down below for the link if you want to purchase these. And overall, if you go into it not expecting a whole lot, then I think that you will be pleasantly surprised with these, especially if you're in the market for a black lipstick or this interesting purple color. I think that those would be the ones to pick up. A lot of the other colors are very typical colors that you would see. They're not anything special or interesting. But if you are a huge Katy Perry fan, of course, you might want to pick these up just for that reason alone. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this review, and I hope that it helped you make a decision on whether you need these or not. And let me know down below your favorite color, or if you've tried these before, what did you think of them? And I will catch you guys next time. Bye! How many times am I going to say overall? Oh.